feel good, na 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 na. I knew that I would now, cause I'm at the Remarkables. And you can understand, of course, why this mountain range is called the Remarkables. It takes my breath away every time I see it. But sitting directly underneath the Remarkable mountain range is what I consider one of the best health clubs, gyms, exercise training areas in the world. I've never seen anything like this. Now, there are lots of outdoor gyms and councils and governments put them up in certain places around communities and suburbs and cities in the world. But of course, this particular mountain range is spectacular. It's in the summer, the weather is just beautiful, and it doesn't get dark until 10 o'clock at night. And in the winter, this is just snow and beautiful and gorgeous. And sometimes I've trained here and it's been -1 or -2 degrees, and just the fresh, you get a brain freeze from breathing the air. That's because it's so fresh and so beautiful. So why do we have indoor exercise? And I get that if it's raining or if it's really windy or perhaps if it's cold, that we would stay inside. But has that made us a bit soft as humans? And if we really want to get the best benefit of our exercise, could it be a really good idea to get the hell outside? Obviously, sunshine, all energy comes from the sun. And the effect that sun has on us, and I'll just use this as an example. How are you today? Oh, I wish it was sunny. How are you today? Oh, it's terrible because it's raining. It seems that a lot of people's mood and a lot of people's attitude towards life is determined by whether or not the sun is shining. Isn't that interesting? So does sunshine have an effect on our exercise? And of course the answer is yes, because your body produces vitamin D far more effectively from the sun than it does from any kind of supplementation or food. So then what about fresh air? If I have to exercise inside, I will. To the point where if I'm on a plane for a long period of time, in fact for a short period of time, I will exercise on the plane. I squat and do steps, push-ups and dips and step touches while I'm on the plane. So that's probably the worst kind of air, because it's in this compacted place with hundreds of people breathing the same air. But I don't like to exercise inside for these two reasons. I want the sunshine and I want the fresh air. But I'm really happy for the rain, and I'm happy even for the wind. Wind's a bit complicated for me because it's a lot harder to run when you've got the wind going against you. But don't we need resistance? Don't we need a challenge? We always seem to talk about, I can't exercise because of the weather. Why don't we exercise because of the weather? It's really cold, so I'm going to go outside. Yes, it's sunny, so I'm going to go outside. Yes, it's really windy, so I'm going to go outside and exercise so I get the challenge of fighting against the wind. So this beautiful gym, and it literally has all of this technical, trendy, fun term called functional exercise. There's chin-ups and dips and push-ups and squats and boxing, and it's all outside and it's all fresh air, and it's been designed that lots of people can use the equipment at the same time. When I first saw this particular gym was sent to me by one of my max exercise professionals in Queenstown in New Zealand, and I wasn't living here at the time. And I looked at that picture of that gym and a picture of the park and a picture of the Remarkables, and I just thought to myself, what a magnificent place to live and what a magnificent place to exercise. Ironically, and how the world turns out, and isn't it interesting when you put a picture into your brain and your brain will find it, we needed to rent for about 1.5 years while we were building our house in Queenstown. And it turned out that the property that I found to rent was 2 minutes walk from this beautiful place. And it literally has been the highlight of my exercising experience. We've had group classes here, we've had students come and do their final exercise sessions here to become qualified exercise professionals. K-Man's taught group classes here, boot camps here, he's taught martial arts here, taekwondo, kickboxing. It's just a spectacular place to exercise. So why am I sharing that with you? If you are an exercise professional, could it be a really good idea to get people outside to get fresh air and sunshine? If you're a coach, a teacher, a parent, and you've got people that you want to inspire to exercise, could we stop using the excuse of it's too hot, too cold, too windy, it's raining, and not exercise? That's the worst excuse. A lot of people will go inside then to exercise, and I'll just go, this is probably a little bit controversial, but that's me. People sit in an office, sit in a car, sit on the bus, sit on the train, sit on the bike at the gym. They go to exercise inside. And I've been a health club manager for 23 years of my life, so I have a pretty good understanding of being inside to exercise. But one of the interesting things of my career, I used to run walking classes. As the manager of the health club, every health club I've ever managed, I've also run walking classes as part of the program. And people often say to me, including my gorgeous husband Cayman, why would people exercise with you on a walk? Why do people need to go with you walking? And I answer always the same. First of all, isn't it awesome to exercise in a group, because you have that brain-derived neurotropic factor, which is fertilizer for your brain. But when you've got BDNF in your brain, oxytocin becomes the brain transmitter of choice, because you've got people around you. So you feel really good because you've got neurotransmitters that make you feel good, BDNF, serotonin and dopamine, but this oxytocin in a group is awesome. So that was one reason that people love to exercise outside. The second is, if when you're in a group, you've got lots of people to talk to, but most importantly, if you've got a choice between exercising, walking on a treadmill inside a gym with air-conditioned air, or you've got an opportunity of exercising outside in the fresh air and sunshine, and we would sing songs and tell jokes, and I had all sorts of games that we would play while we were outside. I'm asking very personally, one of the reasons why people make excuses about exercise is it's too hot, too cold, it's windy, I can't exercise. Or they go inside because it's too hot, too cold, it's windy. How about this? How about let's just get some exercise, whether it's inside or outside, but could there be a major benefit to exercising outside? And could it be remarkable if you ever get the opportunity to come to the South Island of New Zealand, come to the beautiful Queenstown, this beautiful health club of excellence is at Hanley's Farm Park, and what a great way to exercise. May you be living your life to the max. Thank you for coming to Romax, because the goal every day is to make sure that you are healthy, fit and strong for a lifetime, that you do have everything that you need to have a career or business that you love, you can be financially free, and you do have great relationships in your life. Thank you for coming to Romax, and have the most remarkable day. I feel good. No. I knew that I would now. I feel remarkable.